My intention is to release 3 EPs this year. So every 3 months I release a new EP. An EP came out in April, now July, and then in the fall, the 3rd one will come out. And I have the freedom now to essentially do whatever I want as far as how I put music out, since I'm doing it all independently. And having that freedom, the last thing I want to do is do the same old boring model of putting out a record, particularly when this is a brand new thing. It's a brand new look for people who may know what I did in my band, and some people who don't even know what I did in the band are now hearing my music for the first time. So I want to do it in a way that's fresh and more modern, and I feel like this is an exciting way to do it because I've been away for 2 years working on songs, working on this big, majestic, full-length record that ended up not happening, but I have all the material for like records upon records because I've been writing so much. So what do I do now? I'd rather release music from the perspective of a fan, because what would I want my favorite artist to do now? It's 2012. What do I want my favorite artist to do? The world's going to end in 4 months, so... I mean, not really, but just kidding. But what are you going to do? And for me, I think that this is just a more exciting way to release music.
Early in the morning, feet stuck underground. Gotta fix my cup of caffeine, then I'm turning things around. Climbing up the mountain, a piano on my back. Gotta cut it loose, throw away the noose, and forget about the past. I know you're gonna say I'm not cool enough to tell all your friends I screwed it up. I could give 2 shits, just let me breathe. I don't care what you're saying about me. No, I don't care. I don't care what you think about me. No, I don't care. Well, I can't let you be this constant compromising me. Fix my cup of caffeine, then I'll turn things around. Yeah, climbing up the mountain, a piano on my back. Gotta cut it loose, throw away the noose, and forget about the past. I know you're gonna say I'm not cool enough to tell all your friends I screwed it up. I could give 2 shits, just let me breathe. Me. Comatose bones, silicone drums, leaving it behind me. Snakeskin in my tracks. The venom could have killed me. I sucked it up and spit it back. You can take it back. When you finally close the window, you find an open door, but it's up to you to walk right through and forget about before. I know you're gonna say I'm not cool enough to tell all your friends I screwed it up. I could give 2 shits, just let me breathe. I don't care what you're saying about me. No, I don't care. I don't care what you think about me. No, I don't care. Well, I can't let you be this constant compromising me. Comatose bones into silicone drones. Trying to tweet out. Comatose bones into silicone clones. Trying to tweet out.
I think that running in a band when the vision is clear can be very successful, and we did well with that. my old band did well with that in the past. But when it comes to individuals having different visions and you trying to compromise to get to a place where everyone's happy, that's when I get uncomfortable and don't want to perform those songs, because I feel like it's watered down. It's not what it was intended to be, and that's the biggest difference for me. I'm just really following my instincts, and a lot of ideas that I have conceptualized or worked with a producer on are ideas that I saw through that ended up being really exciting, whereas in a band setting, those ideas could have easily been dismissed right away because they were too this or too that, or not enough this, not enough that.
More suggestive, helpless under your device, and I'm young enough, dumb enough, tough enough not to think twice. Oh, we know this is madness, can't control, can't resist it. Sleep with one eye open on a bed of broken glass in the middle of the ocean. Yeah, I do that. Not that it lasts forever. She makes me wanna try. I'd crawl across the desert. Yeah, I do that. I do that. Oh, love. Oh, ooh. Oh, ooh. Oh, love, here you come again. And when you go, who will pull me out the wreckage? Oh, love, I will track you down. And I'm young enough, dumb enough, tough enough not to think twice. Though we know this is madness, can't control, can't resist it. Sleep with one eye open on a bed of broken glass in the middle of the ocean. Yeah, I do that. Not that it lasts forever. She makes me wanna try. I crawl across the desert. Yeah, I do that. I do that. Oh, love. Oh, love, how you speak in tongues, and every answer just suggests another question. Like, oh, love, if and when we end, don't pretend that we can hang it up and be friends. No. Oh, ooh, I do that. Oh, love. Oh, ooh, I do that. I do that. Oh, love.
I love Nashville. I consider it sort of my home away from home. This is sort of my writing haven. I come here to write. I prefer writing here over Nashville, or New York, or Los Angeles, or even home. I prefer writing in Nashville because it's just a real environment that is fueled by music. Whereas everywhere else that you go, you know, Chicago is sort of a jack of all trades. There's a bit of every industry there. New York is very, you know, stock market driven, very Wall Street driven. LA is obviously, you know, film and TV, and Nashville is music. And I think that there's so much soul and so much diversity here. I think that that's where it does kind of break down the stereotype that it's all country western.
Started out